It has become clear that you would have a better chance finding someone special on Facebook Marketplace than the show Married at First Sight Australia.
I know my husband well. Very used to see him. Shut up.
Life with Rhi post-experiment, to me, looks great.
I feel like I'm a happier version of myself when I'm with him. You need to make the first move. The task from the experts were extremely helpful.
Time to rehash it out. Hello, I'm Wilko, and this is Rehashed Live, the home of the trash, mess, and drama. I promise we are 100% live if you are watching this live. If you're watching on a catch-up, I still love you just as much. Married at First Sight Australia has been dealt another blow to its stellar reputation as a free scientific matchmaking service, with another couple biting the dust. Jeff and Rhi, who were the sole TV marriage survivors of MAFS AU Season 12, have called it quits after around 18 months of relationship of reality TV bliss. The couple took to Instagram to make some separate statements, both telling a similar story that doesn't provide any of the fans all the desperate tea that they're desperate to hear. Like, who is this, Lynn? Oh, tell me, Rhi. Tell me if you and Jeff are still together. It just really looks like the relationship had run its course, but I think there is a little bit more here. But more on that in a second. Oh, and it was a slightly longer run than their first time around. You might remember that even on a show called Married at First Sight, that claims it does extensive background checks, it failed to know that Jeff and Rhi had dated before they were matched with the science.
Holy shit.
Hey, Rhi.
Hi, Jeff.
I've slept together a few times.
We dated last year. That kind of just fizzled.
Yeah, they met a few times. They banged before. Their intimacy actually on the show was a real slow burn, which created for a nothing storyline for producers. Still, according to them, a real connection was built, and the show was desperate to find at least one happy ending for the season. And they did.
I have never been in love before, but there is something different here. And right now, I can say I'm falling in love with you.
Yay!
We made it!
We made it!
Yay! We made it! We made it. We've just signed a deal with production to be together for the next couple of years. Yeah, yay! They moved in together and spoke about how good the science was and is for the next season of Love Lab Rats, who are heading into the experiment.
If you guys are doubting the journey you're about to go on, have a look at us. We are a success story. We couldn't be happier that we lent into the experiment. We went all in on it, listened to the experts, and amazing things can happen.
Not so amazing though, is it? It always seemed just a little bit manufactured for me, and nobody can really know what happens in a relationship apart from the two people in it. But this really felt like two attractive people just making it work for the optics. Can anyone say production planned? So what has happened between that video, which wasn't too long ago, and now where they've been living apart for the last couple of weeks? Well, Rhi put up something very telling on Instagram. It was a post. It was shared a week before the breakup. She shared some small things that changed her life, okay? And there's a lot of things to learn from this list, so I hope you've got your fucking pen, okay? Like living in the moment, appreciating small moments. Oh, and this one, which seems to be the most pointed one, choosing relationships that feel calm and safe, not confusing inconsistency or mixed signals for love. Now, this could be about any relationship, but I would bet the house that I do not own that this is a direct call out of her ex-TV spouse. She also mentions realizing the right people make life lighter, not harder, more confusing or emotionally exhausting. So there is a theme here. It seems like she wants everyone to know that she's out of a confusing relationship, and maybe that was with Jeff or maybe not, who knows? Even though the statements make it seem like, from both of them, that everything's good, I'm just not buying it. Jeff even commented on this post specifically, and he said, "Loved this," and Rhi just clapped back at him. She didn't like it. She just clapped back at him. Oh, and they've unfollowed each other now on Instagram, which is what you really do when you're done with a person. Relationships can end for many reasons. Oh my God. I'm basically Jay Shetty, guys. But it's always sad. So if Jeff and Rhi, if you guys had a genuine connection and it has ended, this is actually really sad, and I wish the best for you both. Even if you were pretending for the whole time, I still wish the best for you. The timing of this breakup is a little bit brutal for MAFS, or maybe it's great. Stick with me. Because while their last season, season 12, love story is falling apart, the actual production of the same season is under a much darker spotlight. So maybe this is the best thing to take our attention away. You might know that SafeWork New South Wales, after its investigation into the 2025 season, which Jeff and Rhi were a part of, and a lot of this was sparked with old mate punch the door Paul when he snapped after his TV spouse informed him in an Uber that she had previously had sex with a rapper before that they were married. He did this.
I felt disrespected and extremely embarrassed, and I punched a hole in the bedroom door.
Punch the door, Paul. Or wall. It was a little bit confusing, but he said door in the end, okay? SafeWork gave 3 improvement notices, which I've talked about in a previous video, and I'll link it in the description, but more allegations have been revealed. A bride was being filmed in the shower without her knowledge, non-consensual touching by a groom, and production staff blocking exits to stop cast members from leaving the set, along with questions around production having keys to their apartments whenever they're in there. I mean, like, whenever they like, production can go in there. And we're just meant to trust that everyone at Endemol Shine and Channel 9 are all upstanding people who can have access to participants while they sleep? What are you doing? The SafeWork documents also mention violence and aggression by producers, which is very telling. And this is all just from that 2025 season. Imagine what's coming for season 13. Also note that this is just what is reported. I can assume, and I think it might be safe to do so, even though it can make an ass out of just me, there would be so many incidents that have been tucked firmly under the rug over the years, which might mean MAFS days are numbered if production don't actually make some changes. Still, if you're single and you're watching me right now and you're thinking, Wilko, how do I find my scientific love match without the help of experts on a television show? Don't worry, Danny and Adrian are here to help. Danny, wow, guys, you didn't see that coming, did you? Danny from season 13 and Adrian, dunno, from season 12, teaming up to create their own singles event in Melbourne because MAFS is less a dating experiment and more a networking event for future influencers. Danny and Adrian have now, finally, guys, we've been waiting for it, they've joined forces.
What happens when you get 2 MAFS supervillains together?
No, nothing. Is it a question for me? Like, literally nothing. You all hang out together all the time to get the pics in the Daily Mail. So my answer, Adrian, my final answer is nothing fucking happens.
Women get gaslighted. No, that's a joke.
Is it a joke, though? Like, with you two in the room, I think there is actually a high chance that someone will be getting, like a whiff of the gas before it's lit. You know what I mean?
A fuckload of money gets raised for charity.
So me and Danny have decided that we're going to team up together and use our platform for a good cause.
100 singles are going to be here. Not only that, we like the number 100. 100% of the fucking money, everything's going to charity.
100%. And on top of that, this is going to be the best singles night that you've ever seen in Melbourne.
We're going to get more matches than MAFS.
Well, the bar is very, very low, and I'm sure you guys could even take it lower. Wow, they're also obsessed by the whole 100 thing, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Sorry, I was just a little bit distracted while that video was playing. I don't know if you noticed this. It looked like Adrian was ready to receive the Danaconda! Just for a split second, you know what I mean? Don't go in there dry, old mate. Also, the reason they love the number 100, because the singles night will cost you $100. I checked only an hour ago, and this weekend is the event. Tickets are apparently selling fast, but they're still available. So I'm interested. Tell me more. What are we going to get for our $100 cash?
We're going to have a DJ, free food, drinks, and even a tattoo little booth there.
Because a lot of people who have platforms, it's all me. Let's just take. We want to actually put our platforms together and try and do something good with it, raise some money for charity. June 7th, 100 tickets, 100% of the proceeds are going to charity.
I think you guys could raise more money for charity if you like platformed each other. If you platformed each other really, really hard. I think that would do, what are we going to get, 10 grand if we get 100, I'm bad at math, but like 10 grand for 100 people at $100 a pop. Yeah, it does sound wonderful though. I do love carbs and some tunes, but I feel like I could get it cheaper. But guys, it is for charity, okay? And when they first dropped the idea, they hadn't locked in a charity. They have now. I checked out the ticketing website. They have now. And from what research I could do, it is a real charity, so good on them. I did love that Adrian or his twin, I don't know who's on the account, are assumably, it's one or the other. They're getting into fights with trolls on their socials. Someone called Free to Live Michael says, this is on their saucy pasta bar. That's where the big account is. That's where the big party is. Surprised this flop's business is still running. Laugh emoji. Saucy replies. Adrian, mate, look at yourself in the mirror. You're the last person that can call anyone a flop. I love that we can almost hear Adrian say it as I read it out. You know what I mean? Like we can almost hear him say it in our head. That's how much his voice is like cemented in there. And I find it odd that you would say that this is for a good cause and so many people use their powers just for themselves, but you guys are doing it for a good cause because you're also giving some free tickets away for the event. But you do have to do something for it.
If you want to win, all you have to do is tag 3 friends, like and share to your story for extra bonus points.
Ah, right. Ah, God, you almost got me. You know what I mean? I was ready to, even though I'm not single, and I'm pretty sure I could get better pasta in Melbourne. You almost got me. But this just seems to be a promotion for your business. It is interesting how the best of all the seasons just find each other, hey? Birds of a feather. Well, unlike Jeff and Rhi, I really hope that these two can make it work. And speaking of Jeff, speaking of that guy, just remember, Jeff, you still have someone waiting in the wings. I know she's recently legally married, not just TV married, like legitimately legally married, but why should that stop a true love connection like yours?
It's just treating me how I'd love to be treated as a woman. He's cooked, he's cleaned, and he's already paid for a meal. Like literally every meal he wants to make sure I'm taken care of. He's steamed my dress for me. It's what I wish for going into this experiment.
It's also what I wish for to happen. I mean, like, for the trash message drama, imagine if she dumps Clint now and then she ends up with Jeff. Like, plot twist. And imagine if production, did all this. If you've come this far, it means you and I have gone all the way. And the question is, hey, how was it? Was it good for you? Was it really good? Hopefully it was. If you and I have gone all the way, I want you to write RIP and put a broken heart emoji because love is dead, guys.